Hey, what's going on, you guys? I got contacted by a gentleman from Italy. His name's Christian. He's picking up a KORG NANOKONTROL for MIDI control of his Anon. And I'm going to make this available. I have the NANOKONTROL mappings. The mappings that I use, it's free. And I will have the download link, the page to go to download the mapping for this NANOKONTROL studio to basically run the radio, runs everything but the VFO. And what you're seeing right here is on the bottom right hand corner is the actual, with the lights flashing there, that's the KORG NANOKONTROL MIDI controller. It's what I use to run THETIS. And over on the bottom left is the actual mapping reference. There's about 60 controls on this MIDI controller. There's a lot going on there. Now, when you guys import this, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, how to import the mapping, some things may be different, so you're going to have to go through and check it, and you may have to remap some things. Now, I have tested this. This is from an old THETIS version. I think it's from 2811-K8. That's pretty old now. I ran it on the 200D and I imported it into the G2, into the newest, I shouldn't say G2, into the newest THETIS running on the G2. And it lit right up and it works. So fingers crossed it'll work for you guys too. So what I'm going to show you is how to import those mappings, all right, and get it running. It's a reference video. So if we come up here to setup on THETIS, click setup, and you're going to want it, it's going to open here, most likely, if you just start everything up. What you want to do is go over to Serial Network MIDI Cat. Now this version of THETIS is 2.10.3.6. Okay, and it's RC3. That's the version I'm on. I ain't touching it. It works fine. I've heard there's, I don't know, they're working some quirks out of the newest updates, and I ain't going there. So that's the version of THETIS I'm running. Now I was running, again, I told you, 28-K8, 2811-K8, which is old. That's a pretty old version of THETIS, and it was working there too. So come over here to setup and go to Serial Network MIDI Cat. What you want to do is click on MIDI, configure MIDI, and you want to make sure that the NANOKONTROL is plugged in and lit up. If it's not plugged in and lit up, it's not going to see it. So the first thing you want to look for is the KORG NANOKONTROL Studio up here in a tab. It could be the only one if you're not running a sound card with MIDI on it. This sound card has MIDI capability, so it's showing up here. I'm going to ignore that. What you want is KORG NANOKONTROL Studio. So you click on that tab and go to Manage Mappings. Now you want to download the mapping and the reference image. So make sure you remember where you put it. Maybe leave it in your downloads folder, but you're going to want to back it up. What you want to do is you want to import mappings. So come down here, click Import, and navigate to wherever you save that mapping. You'll see 2811-K8 mapping.m2c. That's the file you need. Click on that, and it will pop open the mapping picker. Make sure that box is checked and click Done. Okay. Now what you need to do is you need to load the mappings. So let's come over here, Manage Mappings, and click Load Mapping. Okay, and you're going to see the mapping that was imported. You'll see it Wednesday, October 30th, 2024 at 6 whatever. I can't really read it. That's the one you want. All right, click on this and click Load, and bada boom, bada bing. There you go, folks. There's the mapping. So you want to go ahead and hit Save, hit Apply. Okay. And if you watch THETIS right now. I'm going to go ahead and key it up. Let me put the drive at 0, and that's this slider right here, your drive level. This is your AGCT. I can twist this knob and you'll see the AGCT threshold change on the spectrum. This is the drive level. So I'm going to pull this down to 0 and you'll see it went to 0 on THETIS right here. Drive at 0. Now if I come over here, this button right here is the PTT. So if I push this, bang, there you go. Okay, so PTT is working. This button right here is the tune, to initiate a tune cycle, either on a tuner or your amplifier. These two buttons right here, I'll just go over a couple things. This button right here is diversity, because I use diversity noise canceling. So if I push this button right here, it will pop open this window. So let me move it over here and I'll demonstrate that again. So if I push it, the window disappears. If I want to load up the window, open diversity noise canceling, I just push this button, bang, and then this button right here activates it. So this turns it on. Okay, so all of that is in here. All of these primary functions. This button right here, the second one down in this group, is the NR2. So if you watch right here, NR2, I'll hit this button, NR2 goes off. Okay, if you want to listen to yourself monitor, this button right here, if I hit this, you'll see the monitor come on up here. There you go. You want to check your audio. So that's basically it. This is short and sweet, and that shows you how to get her running. 7.3 all, and it should just work for you, but be prepared. Like I said, you may have to redo some mappings in there. And always back this up. Back this mapping download up to another place in the hard drive or a whole nother hard drive in case you screw it up and you have to reload it again. All right, see you later, 7.3.